Hey, to the returning subscribers and the new subscribers, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to this live stream. Also, if you're catching the playback, make sure you guys catch tonight's live stream. We're going to go live on a topic. So, about 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time, we're going to talk about Michael Hunter. And we got Michael Hunter. And we got another guy. I got it on the thumbnail. So, but anyhow, man, y'all stay tuned for that. We're going to do a night live stream. But without further ado, let's get into this. We'll talk about the biggest cheats in the sport of boxing today. You start here on the woman's side. Remember her? Believe it or not, it is a her. Uh, Alejandra Jimenez. And Alejandra tried to cheat in the championship fight. I actually believe this is a unification fight, but she came down in weight to face Franchon Cruz Desern. And a lot of people were distracted in the fight by what had happened to Franchon Cruz wig. You know, her little as the homie Rocket Strike say, her little zebra stripe kept getting knocked around, and after a while they had to just snatch it off, and so that she could just focus on fighting and not her wig flying around. But anyhow, this is the one that was knocking the wig loose, and Alejandro Jimenez was very protected by Mauricio Suleiman. You know, it's a huge issue in the world, huge issue in boxing. It's called being biased, especially when you guys share a common ancestors or something like that. You know what I mean? Complexion is the hue is close. You're close in hue to someone, more than likely they're gonna have favoritism for you. It's just the type of world we live in, man. So Mauricio Suleiman did the hue protection, and he was protecting Alejandro and saying, "Yeah, let's wait for the B sample." But when it happened to dark-skinned Dillian White, who popped dirty, he immediately, read him off. And it wasn't even a pop test from his organization through VADA. It was from a whole different organization, and he immediately assumed the black dude was guilty. But he was patient with Alejandro Jimenez, and said, we're going to wait for the B sample. But he didn't wait for the B sample for Dillian White. So I just had to put that out there. But flame of motherfucking shame. Flame of shame. We're going to stay on these cheats because they're not needed in the sport of boxing. They're not role models. They're not leaders. They're not good examples. Get them out of here. They deserve all the flame of shame. It's disgusting that people want to win so bad that they're willing to kill themselves to do it. This individual right here wanted to win so bad that she was wanted to turn herself into a dude to do it. The desperation of our society now, man. Now they may say, "Oh no, she just wanted to be, masculine." Okay, well, go into a men's sport then. You know what I mean, if you're gonna be going from Alejandro to Alejandro, go ahead all the way into that male sport and see what that life be like. You know what I'm saying? Because either way, you was doing stuff to get an advantage over someone who was in their natural woman, but you wanted to come in there super Schwarzenegger woman. And shit is disgusting. It's not attractive at all. And then secondly, you should be ashamed of your damn self. You're a cheat. So ain't no let up on you cheating. You cheating as athletes. Thanks to VADA, a lot of y'all's fights in purses is turning into nada. And you got yourself to blame for the dumb shit. Y'all didn't get taught coming up in school. Maybe some of y'all dropped out in elementary or something, but they tell you not to cheat. They say study, they say prepare, and you won't have to cheat. You don't have to take shortcuts if you just prepare yourself. But you know what? It's what they want to do. They want to take shortcuts. They want to cheat. We're moving on. Moving on. The most recent. The most recent. This man don't give a shit about nothing in life, man. But this dude is he's out of there. Flame of shame. Gerald Miller. Gerald Miller. He's got like the if we had a belt for Flame of Shame, he would be undisputed probably. He'd be undisputed. Right, Jamal, right? He'll be undisputed, bro. Because this man don't care. He don't care about embarrassing himself, embarrassing the country, just embarrassing, the city where you're from, your peoples. None of that, man. People doing good things for you, giving you second chances, advancing you money. You don't give a shit. Flame of shame. Not needed in the sport. You're not a leader. You're not a role model. You're a disgrace. You know, if you gotta stick needles in you or goddamn get some shit imported from Germany to help you in the fight, man, you're not needed, man. You ain't no champ. You ain't no champ, and you never will be because you're a cheat. Didn't y'all ever hear it's a famous phrase, man, or common when I was coming up. Cheaters never prosper. Cheaters never prosper. Let me get you to our comments real quick. Shout out to the playback, man. Let me get to these live comments. Tahaka Desetti, what's up, Doc? Sporting Advantage, what up? He said a shim. Yeah. You wanted to be a shim, but you cheated. What up, though? Charles D in the house. Molina cheated. Which one are you talking about? Eric Molina? He got framed by UCAD. That's why a lot of people didn't do their research. That's why they believe UCAD so quick. If you're talking about Eric. Exactly, Sporting Advantage. They are willing to jeopardize others' health to win. Okay, it's unacceptable, man. Vada or nada. That's it. It's been that way from day one over here. Once we caught wave of this Vada work, I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. We need them. They need a lot of Vada in their life, especially with all these fighters now, with all this time on their hands, and you know, they just, that's what it is too, man. A lot of people just juicing up to get attention. You know what I mean? Some people want a whole lot of muscles and just to be able to show off because they really, probably wasn't about shit coming up. So they got to go over the top with the extra shit just so people can say, oh, wow, look at you. It's a moist era, man. This is the type of era we in. But in this case, Gerald Miller, he got to do the PED so he can look elusive in there and have a bunch of stamina and a big dude like that. And people are like, wow, that's incredible. This man gained more weight and his stamina's better. Well, you look at God. Nah, that's that G-dub. Ain't got shit to do with God. That's called steroids. You feel me? Sacramento Expos, what up, dog? Yeah, say that. Yeah, she got to transition into men's boxing, man. Since you want to transition, go ahead and do your full transition. You a man, right? You bad, right? Okay, just put it. Hey, matter of fact, there is I did a report. This was on my other channel before it got hacked, but I put it up though. It was a lady, I think a lady who transitioned to a dude, and I think we're Golden Boy. And she been winning. So, test yourself. Don't cheat. Just do 100%. But then when y'all doing that transitional shit, y'all taking testosterone and all of these PEDs and shit. If you can't naturally turn into a man, it just ain't for you. That's just my opinion. If you can't naturally turn into a dude, Okay, you can't naturally just transition into that. Then it's not for you. It's not for you. Say like the Asian people say. It is not for you. Something wrong with you. Knocking so-ins out. Yeah. You're trying to look like you're trying to juice up like Schwarzenegger to knock, wigs out of here, out of the ring. But hey, yeah, we got to keep putting the spotlight on these biggest cheats in the sport of boxing. You know, you know, just a trip, man. Just a trip that they don't get more flame. I mean, I'm glad that a lot of people starting to jump on our wave now with this Vada or Nada work. Seeing all of this breaking news now. This person failed a Vada test, and I remember I was the only one putting it up. Me and Trav was the only one putting up videos of these dirty athletes popping dirty. Everybody else was acting like they didn't even see the shit or hear the shit. They weren't interested. So now the epiphany should hit them. Like, you know what? We might want to be about this Vada or Nada work because see, some people do the only what's gonna get them traffic. Y'all got to know the difference out here. I do what the fuck is necessary, man. I do what the fuck I want to do. Upload content I want to upload, speak on the topics I want to speak on. I don't give a fuck if it's 1,000 views that you can get out of that or not. Never been on that. Even when I had like 14K subs on my other channel before it got hacked, I wasn't, man, trying to get none of that shit. I was just doing my type of content that I wanted to do. Okay. So I don't know. I see how motherfuckers do. They love to just target one lane for that traffic. And do you? But I ain't no fake nigga. I just do what the fuck need to be done. Playback. Khabib's dad. That's one of them guys in the UFC, MMA or whatever. Oh, rest in peace to whoever he is. Do what's best for the sport. Yep. Sport need to be cleaned up, man. I'm sure a lot of people have suffered from CTE and slipped into these, comas and or lost their lives off of facing guys continuously who were juiced up. Who were juiced up. That's all I gotta tell y'all. Vada or nada, man. Vada or nada. Sport need to be cleaned up. And as for this Alejadro Jimenez on the screen here, she'll be back. She had a 9-month suspension, no fine. Matter of fact, let me drop the link to that article in the live chat, and I have it also in the description. But she was suspended for 9 months, but she'll be back October 21st, I believe. October 21st is when she can come back and fight. I'm gonna be on her ass too. I'm gonna give her a nice, warm welcome. It's gonna be a nice, warm welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Remind you the imprint you left on the sport before your suspension. On God. And after 3 years or whatever, if they even allow this guy to come back, I'm gonna definitely give him a motherfucking fuck warm. Scorch that. This is gonna be the most scorching welcome back ever. So I can tell y'all, Vada or nada. Vada is the boogeyman. They running and hiding. And the ones that's running and hiding, we already know why you're doing it. You don't want that real work. Y'all want that cheating work. Y'all, you want to juice up to the top. You don't want to work hard to the top. You don't want the hard work and dedication path. You want the easy road, juice me up path. Y'all know what it is. Your boy BHP. Thank y'all for tuning in. And make sure y'all choose a thumb. I'll holler at y'all, man. Peace.